What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are chasing redemption with today's picks. Let's get into it. Some NBA player props for you.
Y'all motherfuckers when they get some free tips, best bets, go ahead and flex some. Pick winners all the time, hit it on a daily. This is all free, you don't even have to pay me.
Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Dan and welcome to the DAR Preview Show. I run a free sports and racing and betting community with a team of tipsters. Harry is one of those tipsters and he's about to join us now. But if it is your first time watching, we upload NBA player prop videos on YouTube at least 5 times per week. So I'm going to bring Harry in real quick. So what Harry's going to do for us today, he's going to take a jump shot in his mini hoop in his ring, and I want you to leave a comment and let us know, rate his jump shot. All right? Let us know what you think. Harry, fire away. Did that catch?
We missed just off the iron, boys.
You didn't catch
left-handed,
it at all.
All right, I'm left-handed.
He's left-handed. So rate the jump shot. Let us know in the comment section. What do you think? Does he need more follow-through? Does he need to bend more at the knees? Look, we'll find out. Let us know. Quick recap on yesterday. Had an absolute shocker. We went 1-3. Markel Fultz cashed. Vucevic, we had him for 17.5, 12 at halftime. Only scored 3 points and took 2 shots in the second half. That was rough. Took Lauri Markkanen over 28.5. He finished on 28. What hurts even more is his line dropped to 26.5 before the game started. So that absolutely sucked. And what else did we have? What else did we have that we fell short on, Harry? I forgot what it was.
You had another player there, didn't you? It was...
Because they're the two that really hurt us.
Yeah. Oh, and Sabonis, wasn't it?
Oh, God. How can we forget Sabonis? He was the best bet of the day. Bloke battles foul trouble. The Lakers shoot over 60%. No one's playing defense. There's no rebounds on offer. Absolute schmozzle. But look, that's gambling. We're going to take our losses. That's all on us. We let you guys down, but that's why we are chasing redemption today. So we've got 4 player props that we're going to share with you. We're kicking it off with our best of the day. We both selected this leg before we even spoke. So, Harry, tell us what you think. What do you got for this bloke? Tyrese Maxi over 22.5 points.
Let's do it. All right, he's without Embiid again tomorrow, and I just don't think James Harden's going to have a massive scoring load offensively, and I think that's where Maxi's going to have to come into play. I think last game he hit this over in last game without Joel Embiid. Forgot who it was actually against, but he's averaged 19.5 points per game in their last 5 matchups against the Pistons. Pistons struggle defensively, shutting down shooting guard positions. They can shut down the point guard position, which is where I see James Harden struggling tomorrow. They've let Clay, Simons, and Ant all score 30 each apiece. So I think Maxi could be on his way for 30 tomorrow as well to join the run with these boys.
With I think another one, Levine scored 43. I think that was about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I've been watching Maxi for a bit. He's played 4 games since he came back from injury. In each of those games, his minutes increase and his points per game. So now he's back playing 36 minutes per game.
Yeah, and now he's back in the starting lineup, which is what we want as well, where he was coming off the bench.
Yeah.
With Embiid's absence, he's starting. So.
Yeah, he should have a good game. But he actually played 1 game last year without Embiid against the Pistons, scored 25 points. So everything's aligning for us. We're both liking Tyrese Maxi over 22.5 points. But what I've also done is I've taken him with 2+ 3-pointers made. Checked his numbers. Anytime he scores over this amount of points, it's usually because he's hit 2 3-pointers or more. So Tyrese Maxi is our best bet of the day. The next play is mine. I'm taking Mason Plumley over 11.5 points. And I'm putting 6 rebounds in there to juice up the odds a little bit. You actually get over $2 odds. There's no vig. There's no juice for the bookies on this one. So he's covered this total in 18 games. He recorded 6 rebounds in 16 of them. His rebound line is set at 10 in this game. The Pacers are lacking rebounding presence. This 11.5 points. He's covered at 7 out of his last 10 games. He's averaging 14.5 points per game in that stretch. Earlier this year, he versed the Pacers, lit him up for 17 points. So the Pacers allow the 7th most points and 4th most rebounds to opposing centers across the season. More recently, they've continued to get done up the arse in the middle. Nurkic had 14, Mobley 13, Allen 19, Valanciunas 19, Jackson Hayes off the bench had 15, and Bam had 18. So quite soft in the middle at the moment. I guess you got Miles Turner. He's a shot blocker, but he's not a great defender. So I'm looking for Mason Plumley to get this 11.5 points. He actually has a highlight of Miles Turner from the last game, and I'm going to put it in this video where he dunks it all over him. Absolutely stunning. So Mason Plumley we're taking for over 11.5 points. Whilst I've got your attention, the light goal for this video is 75. We asked for 25 in the last video. We got 64. So thank you all for arousing me with a wonderful support. We're chasing 75 in this one. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Yesterday, I said we wanted another 50 subscribers by the end of in another week's time. We've got 50 subscribers in the one video. So we're aiming for 300 subs by this time next week, which is about 90 more subs. So subscribe to the channel if you like what we do. We put a lot of time and effort into researching these picks, recording and sharing them, and then also all the editing stuff as well. So if you love it, subscribe. If you don't, no pressure. Appreciate ya. Moving on to our next pick. It's one of yours. Same game. You're taking LaMelo Ball over 25 points. Why's that?
Now, the reason I'm taking Ball here is that they're ever since LaMelo's came back, they've been a top team in the pace per game, which is also Pacers are pretty high ranked for moving the pace. I think the game total is 240 total points or something like that. LaMelo's averaged 27.5 points per game in his last 5 matchups against the Pacers. And he is only over this once out of his last 5 games, ending with 24 twice and 23 twice. But I think with his lines down at 24.5 or 25 points, it's a positive sign for us that it hasn't dropped, it hasn't moved up, sort of still staying around that same area. So I'm happy to play it there for a 2 unit. Just don't get sucked into, if you don't want to run 2 plays on the same game, both our tips, sort of choose which one you like the most as well. I'm not a fan of running 2 plays in one game. But in recent games, they've allowed Hero 28, Brunson 30, Curry 38. I'm pretty sure there was a lot more as well, but I just put down those 3 names because I absolutely love them 3. So I think LaMelo should be able to get it done today with his beautiful jump shot.
Well, in the highlights, I got a lot of videos of him knocking down some threes against the Pacers. So let's hope he does it again, shall we? The last play of the day that I've got for you guys is Yusuf Nurkic over 10.5 rebounds. Now, the reason why I picked this is because the Raptors look like they're going to be playing Pascal Siakam at center against the Trailblazers. That's going to benefit the Raptors on offense, but I think they're going to be severely undersized in the rebound department. They've been monstered on the glass in recent games. They've allowed the most rebounds to centers in the last 7 games, close to 20. So recently they gave up 11 rebounds to Julius Randle. In the same game, Mitchell Robinson had 18 rebounds. Against the Bucks, they gave up 19 to Brook Lopez. Against Memphis, Steven Adams had 17. And against the Clippers, Zubac had 16. So, look, Nurkic's rebound form isn't great. He's only covered this in 3 out of his last 10 games. But the bookies wouldn't set the line at 10.5 without expecting a big game from him due to the matchup and obviously how the Raptors are giving it up. So he averaged 12.5 rebounds in 2 games against the Raptors last year, and I think he does a fine job collecting those boards for us tomorrow. Take that. What do you think, Harry?
Yeah, I love that play, especially if they haven't moved the line out of his last 10 games as well. I think it just sort of points more towards it being a high rebounding game for him, as we've seen from the past with people, other players versus the Raptors. So I think it's a good pick there as well. I'll definitely be on that one.
Absolutely. Look, we've got no value bet on this video today. It's purely on redemption. We've tried to limit the number of picks down. We just want to get back to a winning day, get some momentum, and then we'll get some more value as we see it. But look, that's all we've got for you today. We hope you liked the video. Thanks for all the support that we've seen. Harry, appreciate you coming on. I'll catch you again tomorrow night. We'll run it back, shall we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. See y'all.
Y'all motherfuckers, when they get some free tips, best bets, go ahead and flex some. Pick winners all the time, hit it on a daily. This is all free, you don't even have to pay me.